Hi guys, I'm Michelle with Be Empowered Yoga. This is your 30-day yoga challenge, day 16. Are you ready to flow? Let's do this. Coming down to your mat, we're going to start in our tabletop position. Arching that back into a nice cat back. Dropping that belly into that nice cow belly. Arching. And inhaling into cow. Exhaling, coming up. Inhaling, coming down. Breathing through this. Really opening up that spine here. And coming back to a nice straight flat tabletop position. Kicking that right leg out. Kicking that left arm out. Breathing here as you're being pulled in opposite directions and then bringing it on in. You're going to start to work that core. So extending and bringing it all in. Inhaling nice and deep, coming out. Exhaling as you push in together, holding here. And then inhale, coming out. Exhale, coming on in. Breathing as you glide through this to open up that hip joint and start to work that core. One more time, coming on in and holding and dropping everything down. Nice job. Moving into this further. That other leg comes up, the other arm comes up, extending out nice and long here, bringing it all in and coming out. As you come in and come out. Exhale, come in. Inhale, come out. With energy, push that in hard. And come out as you take a nice deep breath here. Exhale, push it all out. Stay nice and strong. You've got this. And come on out. One more time as we crunch it in hard. Breathing. And drop that down. Nice job. Let's open up and push back into a nice child's position here. Get some nice airflow in. Filling those lungs completely. Breathing. Getting ready to power up. Feel that energy and prana building. Coming up to that tabletop position again. Breathing in this tabletop position. Extending that left leg out. Planting that right hand down nice and strong here. Grounding it here. Bringing that left arm up. Breathing in this. Bringing that left leg up. Staying strong here. Finding that balance. If you can't, just drop that toe down. That's okay. Find that balance though and then come back up. Breathing here. Feeling this. Trying to find that balance. Find your strength in your center. And drop that back foot down. Bring yourself back to center. Let's move on to the other side. So kicking that right leg back out as it's still grounded right now. Twisting and stacking those shoulders on top of each other. That right arm comes up. Finding your balance here. Lifting up that back leg. So stacking those shoulders here. Staying nice and strong. Breathing in this. You can point those toes or wiggle them around. Wiggle those fingers. Breathing here. And dropping that back foot down. Bringing that hand down. Opening up and pushing back into your child's pose. Breathing into this child's position. Grounding that nose, tip, and forehead to the mat. And coming up to our hero's pose. Sitting on those feet. Inhale, bring those hands and bottom up. Exhale, come down into this nice puppy pose. Gazing forward, arching that cat back here. Tucking those toes under, pushing back into your first downward dog. Let's go ahead and walk this dog out as we lift and lower those heels here. Breathing. This is the first downward dog of the day, so we want to be nice and gentle. Inhale, bring that gaze forward. Exhale, walk to the front of the mat. Lifting up and looking forward. Exhale, come on down. Arms all the way up to the sky. Hands together, heart center, sitting in your chair. Breathing in your chair. Nice job. Inhale, shoot those hands up. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, lift up and look forward. Plant those hands, step back to our plank position. We're going to get lots of love out of this plank today. Make sure those bottoms are not popped up here. So take a gaze back if we're not in line. Look back at those toes. Bring them forward a little bit with those heels. Breathing here. Nice job. Drop those knees down. Come down to chaturanga arms. Inhale, come up to a baby cobra. Tuck those toes under. Push up and back to downward dog. Breathing in this downward dog. Lift that right leg up. Go ahead and look underneath that shoulder here. Breathing. You can bend that knee if you'd like. Nice job. Stay strong. Dropping that leg down. Gaze forward. And then gaze under that other armpit. Lifting that leg straight up here. Breathing. Go ahead and bend that knee. Keeping that leg up. Breathing through this and staying strong. You've got this. Straightening that leg out. Dropping that foot down. Gaze forward. Exhale. Walk to the front of the mat. Inhale. Lift up. Exhale. Come on down. Arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale. Sitting in our chair. Great job. Inhale, coming on up. Exhale, down into your forward fold. Lifting up into a nice half lift. Plant those hands and step back to our lovely plank position. Breathing in this plank position. Staying nice and strong. You know where that bottom should be. It should not be popped up. Push forward with those toes if you need to. This will help get you into a right position. You feel those core muscles. Building that fire inside. That energy. The prana. You've got this. Drop those knees down. Push back to a child's position. Breathing here. Take a nice deep inhale as you come up into a nice cat back. Tuck those toes under. Push back to a downward dog. Lifting that right leg up. Breathing here. Pushing forward with those toes. Coming into a plank position. So nice straight flat back here. Remember where those toes can go to help you out. And then push back and up into our one-legged dog. Rock and roll. You got this. Drop those toes down. Left leg comes all the way up. Breathing here. Coming on forward. Remember, if you need to, you can drop down and go into a child's position and meet us back here. But right now, if you're here, you're in a one-legged plank. Breathing. Pushing up and back. One-legged dog. Nice job. Drop those toes down. Drop those knees down. Open up and push back. Child's position. You definitely earned this one. Building that fire and heat on the inside. Feeding those muscles as you breathe nice and deep and full here. Grounding yourself. Breathing. Full deep breaths. And coming back to our flow. Tucking those toes under. Pushing up and back to our downward dog. Breathing in this downward dog. Let's look back at those toes here. Nothing too forced though. Nice and gentle. And push forward into our plank position here. Nice job. Breathing in this plank. Let's tilt that bottom foot and come on up into our side plank. So we're lifting our right arm in the air. Our bottom foot would be our left foot. Staying nice and straight here and strong. If you need to, you can drop that left leg down and come on up with that right leg. Breathing here. And you can lift it here or tuck that foot under or on the side of that foot. Breathing here. Bringing that right hand down. Breathing in this. Moving on over to that right side. So now you're on the right edge of your foot. Left arm's up in the air. Breathing in this. You've got this. Don't give up now. Remember, you're stronger than what your mind is telling you. Coming back to center. Breathing here, pushing back into your downward dog. Remember, if you need to, you can always go down into child's position here. Breathing nice and full and deep. Pushing forward into your plank position. Breathing in this plank position. Lifting that right leg up. You can do a push-up here if you'd like to. Or not. Pushing back into our one-legged dog. Dropping that foot down. Pushing that left leg up. Coming forward into our plank position. Push up here if you'd like. Or not. Pushing all the way back. Dropping that foot down. Dropping those knees down. Let's move into a child's position. Breathing here. Let's bring those arms back behind you. Rounding that forehead and nose tip. Finding yourself back in the center. Filling those lungs up completely. Nice job. Let's walk yourself up to our hero's position. Seated on our heels. Hands to your heart center. Close the eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. We're not done yet. Inhale, coming up. Exhale down into that nice puppy pose. Gaze forward. Arching that cat back. Tucking those toes. Pushing up and back to downward dog. Breathing in this downward dog. Pushing forward into your plank. So remember where those bottoms should be. Come all the way forward. Those shoulders and wrists should be stacked. Breathing here. Coming on down to our forearms. So moving into our dolphin plank. Breathing and staying strong here. Keeping those bottoms down, but not so far down, but they're on the mat. And planting those hands, pushing back into a dolphin plank, or a dolphin pose. Breathing in your dolphin pose. Coming forward to dolphin plank. Pushing back to dolphin. And coming back forward. Breathing as we move through these two poses. Inhaling and exhaling. Sending that oxygen to where it's needed. You're building energy right now. You've got this. Keep going. You can do it. Don't listen to the monkey mind who says you can't. Because I believe you can. Pushing back. And coming forward one more time. Into our nice dolphin plank. Drop that belly down. Whew. Bring those hands under. Pushing all the way up. And coming on back. Open those legs up. Let's push back into a child's position. Breathing in this child's pose. Feeling that fire and energy building inside of you. And walking yourself up to our hero's position. Inhale, bring those hands and body up. Exhale, come on down into your puppy pose. Coming back into your cat back. Tucking those toes, pushing back in a downward dog. Breathing in this downward dog. Walking those hands forward into your plank position. Breathing in this plank position. Dropping one knee down. Coming on up into this nice side plank here. Breathing. Dropping that other knee. And rolling over to the other side. Being careful of those knees. Remember. Take care of those joints. And coming back to center in a tabletop position. Extending that top leg as we move over onto that left side. Bringing that right arm up. Let's bring that left leg up and down. Breathing here. Nice job. If you'd like to take it one step further, extend that bottom leg and lift that top leg. Breathing into this and dropping it down. Bringing that top hand down. Moving into your plank position. Rolling over to that other side. Bringing that left arm up to the sky. If you'd like to, bring that left leg up. Find that balance. Breathing here. Find that strength. You've got it. Woo. And bring that leg down. Lifting it up. Lowering down. Lifting up. Lowering down. Nice job. Remember, you can always drop that knee down if you need to. Coming back into our plank position. Breathing in that plank. Drop those knees down. Push back. Child's position. Walk yourself up to our hero's pose. Sliding yourself around. We still got a little more here. Coming into our boat position. Breathing here. Let's plant those hands down. Lifting those feet up. So this is your boat. You can stay here and that's perfectly okay. Or you can lift those hands up. Straighten those legs out. Keep that back nice and strong here. Breathing in this. You can even bring those hands up higher. Inhaling and exhaling. Staying nice and strong. Bringing that boat leg together with those hands. Breathing. Bringing those hands up if you'd like to. continuing with this, finding your strength, moving those arms around, bringing those legs back in and down, breathing here. Remember, you can go one leg at a time here too. Kicking that right leg out, breathing in this boat, dropping it down. Kicking that left leg out, breathing, and dropping it down. Let's continue with that. Right leg comes out. Lift that left foot off the ground. Bring that right foot in. Kicking that left leg out. And continue to go back and forth between bicycling these feet in and out in our boat pose. So like we have a nice little paddle boat. Rowing our feet back and forth here. Breathing into this. We can even grab our paddle and paddle on both sides, keeping it nice and strong here. Breathing, feeding those muscles. Are you breathing? I can't hear you. Breathe deeper. Stay strong. You got this. We're only going to be here a little longer. And coming back to center, holding it up here nice and strong. Staying here and dropping down. Great job. Let's move on down to the mat. Bringing it back down. Rolling that pelvic up, moving into our nice bridge position. Breathing here. Nice and full and deep. Dropping that back down. Planting those hands down. We're going to straighten out those legs and lift them up. Lowering them down, but not touching the ground. And then lifting them up. So using those hands to help you stay grounded here. Lifting and lowering those legs. Staying nice and strong. Using that core to pull you, not your neck. And one more time, coming up and holding. And dropping them down. And holding. We're not on the ground yet. Nice job. Drop those legs down. Let's bring them into your chest. Rolling from side to side. And nice job. Coming up to a nice seated position. Inhale, bring those hands up. Exhale, bring them down to your center. You did an awesome job today. Let's take a couple nice deep breaths to fill that body with some oxygen to feed those strong muscles. Inhale nice and deep and full. And exhale. This time bring in some more air as you inhale fully. And exhale. One last time, inhaling and holding. Holding. And exhale. You did amazing. And I'm so proud of you. Way to keep it up. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.